Hey everyone, Irix Guy here, and I wanted to do an unboxing video. This is the 13.3 inch MacBook Air. This is the current edition that came out in 2012. This particular one I ordered from Apple, and I got the I did opt for the 8 GB memory upgrade, so it's a total of 8 gigs. That's actually the maximum memory you can get on the 13.3 inch MacBook Air. I did not go all the way out with the flash storage, but I did get the SSD 128 gigs, which for my purposes will be more than sufficient. I do believe that that anything smaller than 128 gig would likely not be that satisfactory. I think it leaves somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 gigs free if you had a 64 gig SSD, and this 128 gig SSD, I think it's somewhere around 100 gigs that'll likely be free when I take this out of the box. But without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox this beast. Ooh, I cut the box. Ooh, I really cut the box. Oops. Not that it matters. I don't care about the box. But I don't want to cut my computer. Whoa! And there's the MacBook Air. Now it's in this kind of plasticky type thing. You got this tab right here, so you can just lift it out. And there it is. And I mean, I am super impressed. Look how thin that is. I mean, it's really thin. And I mean, obviously that's what gives the MacBook Air its appeal, is the form factor. It's lightweight. Still get a 13.3 inch screen, which is all that I need. But we'll do a review in another video. This is just unboxing. Let's get this thing out of here. So there it is. And then, let's see, we can open this up. You can see it's got the little protective sheet of this like stuff. And there it is there. So just a really good looking laptop. Now, of course, at the time of creating this video, Apple does not have a Retina display model of this of their MacBook Air, but I don't really care. The LED backlight's fine for me. Designed by Apple in California. Oh, that's nice. And one thing that I added on, and it's funny it's in there, but I added on the gigabit Ethernet adapter, and this is Thunderbolt. So the MacBook Air doesn't have, it's got wireless, but it doesn't have an Ethernet port. So if you're planning to connect it to a wired network, be sure to get one of these Thunderbolt Ethernet adapters. So that's what that is. Hello. Hi, how are you doing? Okay, so that's my documentation. Just probably some stuff I won't read, but I will use this. As always, Apple includes their fancy Apple stickers. Got to have that. You know, put it on your, stick them to everything, you know. Wouldn't do anything less. And then in here, you have your power cord. And one thing I wanted to point out, this right here is the extension if you wanted to reach further, or this right here is just the standard link. So for most purposes, without putting the extension cable on it, you'll probably be good. This right here is a standard, well, it's in shrink wrap, so power plug there, and just to demonstrate, that would pop off. And then you could stick that on if you needed longer reach, which I don't. So I'm going to take it back off. Ooh. And one important thing to point out, this right here is your MagSafe power adapter. It's kind of magnetic. But the form factor of this one varies slightly from the previous generation MacBook Air. So if you have an old power adapter, maybe you're planning to repurpose it and use it as a backup for your new MacBook Air, probably have to purchase a little adapter there for your old cable so it'll fit with your new MacBook Air. But that concludes the unboxing. I mean, there's not a tremendous amount of stuff in here. As you notice, there was not a CD, and that's because with the new Macs, they actually, if you need to reload the OS, the Mac OS X Mountain Line, you can actually boot in to recovery mode. And check out my other video on that if you want to know how. And you boot into recovery mode and actually reinstall the Mac OS X Mountain Line by way of internet instead of from the App Store, directly from the Apple App Store, as opposed to having to connect an external DVD drive and restore from an optical disc. So it's actually a lot more convenient. And thanks for tuning in as always. Feel free to subscribe. It's youtube.com/IrixGuy. And I will put some additional videos up. I'll actually do some reviews of this 13.3-inch MacBook Pro. So check those out. Y'all have a good one.